This place has got a wonderful temple. It's somewhere there near the hills there. We are going there in the evening. It's a Papa Nashni, which says like, forgiveness for all your sins. Very interesting. And considering the age of the temple, it's into few hundred or thousand, close to 1,000 years. So that's very interesting. It's a forest belt all around. Okay, this is just a small part of the valley where they are allowed with some private cultivation and so on. So what you see somewhere here is basically all forest after this valley. Everything. That's a beautiful viewpoint and a small structure with a room is to get it done. I think they're opening it in the coming month or so. This is where they actually dry the hay, remove the rice from it, and I think they have done something here which they do every year. What I understand is put cow dung on it. They ramp it up and pour some water initially and just get it settled. And they put up cow dung. They kind of liquefy it and make it a lot thinner by adding some water. And they completely spread it all around this place, and it makes something like a hard binding material. And over that they layer this particular red sand, what they call, which this part of the world called Gach and Gulf. So you go to South America, you have a black soil, which is largely the binder material what they use there above any of your thing. So this is red soil here, and they pour some water and they ram it with this particular thing, and they make it all hard. I was very lucky to get a space for 2023 New Year. That's a person known to me from a very long time. His name is Rajesh. Interesting. Now with all this forest, as you come in, you go through some serious dense foliage here. This on the fences he's got this hibiscus and pretty simple, very interesting. It's got a wind, or rather breeze, all throughout the day. He's growing some passion fruit here. It's a nice driveway kind of scene. Look at how Max is resting peacefully after a good long ride. So they have this is basically a tiger reserve. It's called Tolpetti and Tirunelli Forest Region. So, and it's a tiger reserve and also an elephant reserve. So a part of it is tiger reserve and a good lot is an elephant reserve. Interesting. And the temple, I've been here earlier, a few years back. So, a few years back. And it always had this wonderful energy about that place. Always. I think on few of my visits. I came in probably at 20 years for the first time and did a trek to Pakshi Padalam. I think, if I remember correctly, around 14 kilometers or so. Amazing walk. And you get to see some really exotic kind of birds. But I don't know why they call it Pakshi Padalam. But the thing what I understand is they have a certain sect of migratory birds which comes in you know, enjoy everything in that part of the forest. So I think it comes from, I mean, this migration happens from different paths. So you get a confluence of birds, different varieties in one place. And it's generally now, unlike other nesting grounds, it's more flat. It's more or less, a little more denser in terms of the foliage. Yeah, if that's the right word. Had a good ride from Bangalore. Took the, what is that? Bannerghatta Road. Then went through Mavanahalli, through HD Kote and Baveli. Then, of course, Tolpatti and Tirunelli, which is where I am right now. Yeah. Beautiful, lot of dense forest. And you have some good, small, cute village patches with some paddy and some cultivation around. Now, because of the tourism, they are letting out a lot of these places like this. Good. I'm riding back tomorrow and had a good evening with some couple of knockers as part of the New Year's. But it was a good energy to be so close to this temple, which is supposed to be an energy emitter, cleanser, So nice. Had a good time. That's my tent. It's an old one now. It's giving away all those, water repellent property, sealants inside, and you can see something like dust flowing into it or falling inside. This is the brand, Quick Hiker. Not a very famous brand, but it's a good quality stuff from Decathlon. Most of the Decathlon products I don't appreciate it, especially in the camping equipment and lastly in the tents. What is provided in India, though they have some good quality ones, this is one among them, and probably I got it on a good deal, so I picked it up. It's been with me for a while, a few years now. My dilapidated boots, I feel very sad for them. That needs a change. Good. I leave you all happy with a wonderful New Year's. Take care.